Troy, and I'm one of the Backbreaker brothers. And today I'm going to show you my Backbreaker custom team I created. Now this game has one of the most deepest creative engines, team creation engines I've ever seen. So when you first start off, you can make up to 32 teams if you like. But I'm going to show you one of the teams I created. They're called the Maryland Blues. Now, I'm just going to run through certain things. Now, when you start your team, of course, you can name them. You can name the location of where they're coming from. Also, you can select your offense specialty, whether you're going to be a balanced offense, whether you're going to be more of a passing offense, more of a rushing offense. And also for your defensive specialty, you can have coverage, you can be balanced, or you can be good at blitzing. And also your team bias, which is what y'all struggle with. I think that's what a team bias is. You can have agility, that y'all team bias is, or strength, speed, focus. And also you can put your number of defensive and offensive players. So the more you add offensive goal players, the more your offense goes up. Now, if you want to add a lot of defensive players, you see how your stats just go up. Now, let's go to the uniform. This is actually my uniform of choice. I picked blue, of course. This is my home. Let me back up real quick. This is my home jersey. I picked a nice little blue. Since they're called the Maryland Blues, you can go from your helmet. Like if I select this, you can select your helmet, your torso, your arms, your legs, and your feet. This is the home jersey I'm doing right now. And one thing I like about this engine is, say if you like a color on your torso, like if I go over, it'll be your shoulder and it'll highlight what part of your torso you're going to highlight. Now say I have the blue right here that's in front of me, that one I just highlighted. When you click on it, it'll actually show you the color that you're using. So you can actually save it to your favorite colors. All you gotta do is press add to favorites, and you'll hear a chime noise. And all you gotta do is press L1 to take you down to the bottom, and it'll show you that color that's your favorite. So you can put it all over your uniform. Now this is my away jersey. I love how this white looks, so I just kept the white. And for the legs, I made blue. Now let's get to the logo. This is actually the logo. Now this is how deep this engine is. Most of your logos are going to consist of shapes, and all you have to do is shape those shapes into what you need. Like say for example, like you see how every part of this design is being highlighted. I had to actually add each individual shape to make this one crab. It's actually a blue crab, and my brother helped me, who is also the other Backbreaker brother. He helped me do it for the first time because he was much better at creating his teams, which we're going to have a video about his teams too. And also you see the blue highlights on the crab's claw. That's actually a lighter blue, and one reason why you add highlights is because it just looks better. It looks more three-dimensional, more rounded. It comes off of the field. The design really pops off the field. And like as you see as I'm scrolling through, it's going to highlight each individual thing. And all it is a shape. Like for example, if I want to create something new, they'll say, okay, what shape do you want? Or what other shapes do you want? Another shape. Or they have stencils you can use. Another stencil, your lettering. And also this is for if you want to highlight outside of the or inside of your drawing, not your drawing, but your design. Like say if I want white to outline the outside of my design, this is what you use as well. Now, another note is, if I can suggest anything, don't treat this like Microsoft Paint. You know how in Microsoft Paint, like if you need an object filled, all you gotta do is click on the object and fill it. No, this one you have to actually use a shape that is filled already. Then like put your colors in. That's something I had to learn after I spent like a couple of hours on this. But the design, I love it. But as you can see, I had to add each individual triangle, each individual shape to make one shape, even the claws. Like outside of the claws, you see how it's all spiky? Those are individual triangles. So, and my brother helped me with the claws to make it look more edgy or more sharp. And he added the eyes, and I love just how the highlights look. Just look at the highlights. So let's go to what it looks like on the helmet. That's how it looks on the helmet. One thing I love about this game is that you can have two designs. You can have two different designs. Actually, four. You can have your main design, which is going to be your team logo. It's going to be your team logo. And also, you can have two separate designs on your helmet. See, as you can see at the bottom, it says helmet right, helmet left. But I chose to keep the same design on both helmets. But you don't have to. Now, here's my end zone. This is my end zone. Merlin Blues. This looks so nice. Every shape you see, I had to actually literally do. From the lettering, you see how I said last time about the outlines. You see how I have these little things at the bottom, and that's what you have to do. You have to put this one first, so don't worry about the color. Then you have to put another one at the end, and it'll make a white outline. Now, as you can see, it's the Merlin flag behind it, or at least half of it. Everything you see is an individual shape, and I had to shape it to fit that. You see how it's just highlighting like that? One of the best things, deepest engines I ever seen. And you can have what are called layers. Each individual section is a layer. One of my teams that I also created, I was up to like 200 layers. That's how detailed I got. Very simple design, but very detailed. But I'll show you that one later. So let's see this team in action. After you're done with everything, you can go over to your players, edit your players, whatever. And there you have it. That's the Merlin Blues. Forgive me for my television. It's an analog. And all you gotta do is press start and save it. Now, another thing I recommend that you do before I go. Another thing I recommend you before you go, like say if you're designing your logo and you got your design, always press start and save it. Every time you want to make a crucial change, save it so you don't have to, if you do mess up, you can always go back. So all we got to do is save it, and it's saved. Now I'm going to show you this team in action on the field. Okay, now I'm playing the game with my custom team. Now this is how the end zone looks in game. Forgive me for my analog television. That's how the field looks. Now also you can go to the logo in the field, and that's why you have to, I suggest adding highlights, because it gives your design some dimension, some life, some personality. Also, I play with the team like a little bit to see if I like the colors on the field, because sometimes I actually played, and once I started to play, I was like, oh, I don't like those colors. Let's go back to the drawing board. But that's my team. And there you have it, the Merlin Blues. So if you like, so if you have any questions, comments, any concerns, just hit us up on our Backbreaker Brothers channel. And my name is Troy. And if you think you nice, you want to hit me up on that PlayStation Network, play a couple of rounds. My screen name is Asian_boy_100. And I thank you for taking the time out to look at my Backbreaker custom team, and you enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.